In early 2020, when the world needed a vaccine urgently, Moderna was ready. Just 42 days after gaining access to the SARS-CoV-2 genome, Moderna shipped its first batch of vaccine for clinical testing. By most standards, this was a scientific miracle. But if we take a closer look, it wasn't a miracle at all. It was the outcome of intentional design, strategic investment, and most importantly, platform thinking. Moderna didn't go agile in a crisis. It had been quietly building an agile platform organization for years. The Moderna case shows us how product platform thinking, originating in industries like automotive and consumer electronics, can be applied in biotech with incredible results. Let's start by recalling what a product platform is. In innovation literature, a product platform is a set of common components, technologies, and processes that form the basis for a family of derivative products. Think of Sony's Walkman variations or Volkswagen shared vehicles chassis. Instead of designing every product from scratch, teams build off a shared core, reducing cost, increasing speed, and enabling customization. At Moderna, the core is not a physical component. It's mRNA, the code that tells your body cells how to make a specific protein. Alongside it, the company built a delivery system, lipid nanoparticles, or LNPs, digital design tools, and automated manufacturing capabilities. This is their product platform, a modular, flexible foundation that supports dozens of vaccine and drug candidates, all built from the same core building blocks. Each new therapy is a new model built on this foundation. So how did Moderna make this work? First, it invested in data. From the very beginning, Moderna made the strategic decision to digitize everything: drug design, experimentation, manufacturing, even internal communication. It's all run on digital systems. At the heart of this digital backbone is a cloud-based data lake, integrating structured and unstructured data from across the company. This data lake enables real-time analytics and system-wide learning. Every experiment, every batch, every result fits into a central platform that helps teams make faster, more informed decisions. Second, Moderna built its own state-of-the-art manufacturing facility in Norwood, Massachusetts. This facility isn't just a factory, it's a digital connected modular production platform. It allows Moderna to produce multiple therapies in parallel, adapt quickly to changes, and scale up production when needed. Because the manufacturing process is standardized across products, switching from one therapy to another doesn't require starting from scratch. This modularity is another hallmark of platform thinking. Third, Moderna invested in organizational design. Instead of traditional siloed departments, it structured cross-functional teams around platform capabilities: mRNA design, LNP delivery, clinical trials, digital systems, allowing the same core teams to support many product efforts. These teams don't reinvent the wheel each time. They reuse tools, adapt templates, and improve continuously. All of these elements, data manufacturing and team structure, are designed to support speed through reuse, just like a well-engineered product platform in any other industry. And this brings us to COVID-19. Most vaccines traditionally are developed through stage-gate processes. That means long sequential phases: research, animal testing, phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3, trials, regulatory review, manufacturing, ramp-up, and finally distribution. Each stage is gated, dependent on the success of the previous one. Moderna, of course, had to respect these gates, especially for regulatory safety. But what's remarkable is how they use platform thinking to make the process agile within those constraints. Because the mRNA platform was already validated for other vaccines, like Zika and MERS, Moderna didn't need to rebuild its system. The design of the COVID-19 vaccine, mRNA-1273, took just 2 days. By February 7, 2020, the first clinical batch was ready. By February 23rd, it had cleared quality control and was sent to the NIH. And by March 16, phase 1 trials had begun. In a traditional model, each of these steps could take months or even years. Moderna compressed timeline by running activities in parallel, automating development, and using existing tools and systems. Manufacturing scale-up began before clinical trials were finished. Data was fed continuously into the system. Cross-functional teams coordinated in real time. This was not just speed, it was agile execution inside a stage gate framework, enabled by a robust platform foundation. This is the essence of a hybrid project approach. Fixed external constraints, like regulatory approvals, combined with internal agility, modular experimentation, and rapid learning. We can now return to our central theme, platform thinking. Moderna didn't just create a single vaccine. It created a reusable innovation engine by investing in the platform years before it had a single approved product. It positioned itself to respond with unprecedented speed when the crisis came. And the results were staggering. In addition to mRNA-1273, Moderna now has dozens of active R&D programs, including vaccines for RSV, CMV, Zika, HIV, and various cancers. All of them use the same mRNA LNP foundation. All of them run through the same digital tools. All of them benefit from shared manufacturing and design systems. In the language of platform strategy, we might say Moderna's platform has a high optionality. One core system supports many strategic bets, and each successful product reinforces the platform, creating a flywheel of learning and reuse. But platform thinking also requires cultural agility. Moderna's success isn't just about tools, it's about people and mindset. Teams are encouraged to learn from data, adapt quickly, and share knowledge across silos. Leadership fosters a culture of experimentation, not perfection. In other words, Moderna applies agile values: customer collaboration, individuals over processes, responding to change on top of a structured modular platform. This synergy is powerful. Platforms enable reuse. Agile culture enables responsiveness. Together, they produce resilient innovation at speed. So, what can we learn from Moderna? First, agility at scale is not an accident. It's designed. And one of the best ways to design for agility is to invest in platforms, not just technologies, but systems, processes, and ways of working that are modular, reusable, and scalable. Second, even in industries like biotech, where stage gate is not negotiable, you can still be agile within the gates. You can parallelize work, digitize feedback loops, and treat every product as a variation on a theme. Third, agility is not a shortcut. Moderna spent a decade building the platform before it ever released a product. That foundation is what made fast response possible. In conclusion, the Moderna case shows how product platform thinking, a concept rooted in manufacturing and product design, can drive agility in even the most complex regulated industries. By treating mRNA as a reusable component, building modular systems around it, and fostering a culture of agile experimentation, Moderna created not just a vaccine, but a blueprint for innovation in the 21st century. And that's a lesson every project leader can learn from.